Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
I'm Sam.
Isaac.
This is Motorsports.
This is Barney. Hello, friends. Welcome to Drop Motorsports.
Welcome.
We're back at the Civic. About to throw it in. She's looking all pretty. Take a good hard look at all this because I painted it all nice and no one's ever gonna see it. You probably can't see it on because the lighting is shit, but whatever. Just about ready to throw in the car now. Probably gonna set the camera up on the cherry picker and should honestly be in like 2 minutes, probably like 10 seconds for you guys, but honestly like 5 minutes for us. So as you guys just saw there, we got the motor in the car. It took a little bit longer than 5 minutes. I'd say probably what, like 15?
Yeah, 15.
But yeah, she's in. She's got a little dirty on the way in, but she should clean up just nice. I think it makes the rest of the car look extremely dirty, and I'm liking it.
Because it is.
I like it that way. Alright, I didn't film a whole lot today. Wasn't doing much, but I got it all wired up. Except for the intake air temperature sensor, a couple of grounds. I believe that's everything. I got all the hoses on. Still gotta put this clamp on. It's getting pretty close. I still got a I stripped a bolt out on my header here, so I got to helicoil this one. And then I can throw my turbo back on. I just painted the housing, so it's off right now. And the clear coat's drying. So tomorrow I'll probably put my turbo back together, probably get a helicoil, and start doing that. Alright, day 3,477 of working on the Civic. I got the valve cover on. Last night I got all the wiring done. Except for a couple things that aren't there, like I don't have my distributor on yet, and I don't have my charge pipe on yet. But today I'm just going to be putting in the axles. I already got this one in. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. Still got to put in that side, and I'm going to just throw the turbo on just for shits and giggles, because I want to see what it looks like, and I still got to line up my exhaust, because I got to weld the V-band flange. Gotta make all that work, and I'm just gonna throw the turbo on tonight, and I still gotta helicoil that one header bolt. So let me get to that. Alright, so I got my turbo all on. Yes, it's still gotta come all off to helicoil that header bolt. But I didn't like how my oil feed was ran this way, just barely missing the timing belt and resting on here. So it was all around no bueno. And now I just got it running on this side. Tried to hide it as best as possible, going straight through the intake manifold right down to where the oil pressure, where I have that T. I don't remember if I filmed that or not, but I have that little T there where the oil pressure sensor goes. But yeah, I still got to take the turbo off, like I said, helicoil that bolt. Still got to put that axle in. I'm probably going to do that right now. And then I'll probably start throwing the front end back together because it's pretty much all done under the hood here. Other than fluids. I need fluids. So I came to the shop today to make my exhaust because I got this V-band flange and I got that V-band flange on the turbo there. When I ordered it, I ordered 2.5 inch V-band flange. The pipe size is correct. It came with 2 of these sides, which I only needed 1. And I didn't account for the width of this. I only accounted for the width of the pipe. So this is about an 1/8 inch wider, I guess, more diameter, or radius, sorry. An 1/8 inch bigger than the one that's on my turbo. But I don't know if you can see, you can't, but I get a light. The insides meet up just fine all the way around, just like it's supposed to, because the pipe's the right size. But I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of a lip there. But it seems to, I got it all tight and it doesn't move at all, so I'm just gonna send it. The reason I'm going in like little short spurts is because there's a pretty big gap here. I'm not a fabricator or an exhaust maker. I'm just keep on cutting the same pipe and making it work. So this is making it work. Sending it. Pretty boogery welds. Alrighty, so I got it all welded up and I grinded all my booger welds down because I didn't like the way they looked. But I still gotta grind a couple more. Obviously you can see those. Tried to only grind the ones that I thought you could see, but I was a little bit off, I guess. So I gotta take it back off anyways to put the O2 sensor on, and then I'm gonna heat wrap it like this stuff. I still have it from when I first did it. So I just got to get some metal zip ties and wrap it up. But that's probably all I'm going to do for tonight. Alright, so today I got my exhaust or my downpipe all heat wrapped. And right now I'm taking the turbo and the manifold off so I can helicoil that one bolt. I just picked those up. So we get doing that. Alright, so I've never done helicoils before. I think I went a little overboard and I just did them all because I thought all my threads looked like crap. So just tapped them all out, put the helicoil in all of them, and now they're all good to go. It's all tight. About to throw the turbo on, throw the turbo on for the final time. I gotta find one more bolt. I lost it, but it's around here somewhere. I'll throw that on. Alright, so I kind of didn't film most of it because I got in the zone, but as you can see, it's mostly all back together. When I got in the zone, I don't know if anybody noticed, but before this intercooler was just mounted with some zip ties. So I made some brackets. They're nothing pretty, just pieces of metal I had laying around, and I welded them to the bash bar that I made. I also made another hanger here for my exhaust, so it's not all on the turbo. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's there. Turbo's all on, heat wrapped, all the studs are helicoiled. All the intercooler piping is tight. All it needs is fluids. Still got to tighten the crank pulley. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do for my O2 sensor still. I don't know if I'm going to try to get a whole replacement one, but apparently this plug is what's specific. So I could try to repin it to a different one, but all the ones I've seen so far have different colored pinouts. So I don't know exactly what goes to what. But I'm going to be calling her quits for the night. I don't want to really throw the bumper on just yet because I want to be able to see if anything's leaking through the front and not have to take the bumper off again for no reason. Yeah, I'm going to call her quits for tonight. Got a lot of progress done. Hopefully, cross your fingers, she'll be starting soon. Alright, so I don't really know where I left off, but it's got all the fluids in it. It's all ready to go. Just put the tune back on to the Honda because we used it to mess with Sam's car, or Sam's GSR when we did the intake. So I just threw a tune back on it. The tune. Right now I'm about to try to turn the motor over for the first time just to prime it. Because the motor, obviously, freshly rebuilt, and then the transmission was sitting dry for a while. Camera's about to die. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get. I don't have the charger with me. So, let's try. It's running, I got oil pressure. Yeah, she's running. Yeah, she runs. Got oil pressure. I'm still waiting on a new O2 sensor. And I gotta slap the front bumper on. That's why I was just running it out the turbo, no dump pipe or nothing. But I'm pretty hyped. She should be on the road pretty soon here. I already got that sensor ordered. Should be here soon. And get this thing ripping. Alright, so on the Civic, I got my new wideband sensor. There's the old one. New one. I was throwing a code on the wideband sensor, error code 2. Looked it up online and said to either replace the cord or the wideband sensor itself. So I got a new sensor. Hopefully this is the problem. Hopefully I don't have to replace that. The whole cord to the actual gauge. And then I also had a little bit of a coolant leak. From this fitting here on the front of the block. It's actually the drain. I don't think you can really see it. Right down in there. Right there. So I pretty much got to take the turbo off to get to that. I already tried with a socket. There was no way to get it in there with the turbo on. I don't know what I all got there because the camera died. But while I was letting it charge, I hooked the sensor up and it works. Woo! Sam showed up too. Heating up instead of an error code. I guess. Bam. There you go. Sam can cut the rest of that out. But I'm going to be taking the turbo off now, taking the intercooler off, and then getting to the turbo so I can get to that coolant. Alright, so I got everything off, turbo off, and just so you can see, well, you probably can't really see, but there's this fitting right here. That's where it's leaking from. I'm going to take her off, put some pipe dope on it. Try not to lose all my coolant because that is the block drain. So I got the radiator hoses clamped off. I'm going to lose a lot of coolant, but hopefully not all of it. Alright, so I got everything all back together. Coolant back in it. I actually have the downpipe on now with the wideband sensor in it. So I'm going to see if that works. I can't really tell if it's leaking yet. I don't think it is. But I'll have to wait and see tomorrow if there's a huge puddle under my car or not. Alright, so I got it all plugged back in. Recalibrated. See what this bad boy's doing. The computer's actually reading the AFR now. That's good. So that's going to be it for this week on the Civic. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Any comments, put it down below. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.
Turbo